Hey guys, how are you? 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 No, guys, I just want to elaborate on something. And I'm also asking a question also. And I'm looking back for your. I'm looking back expecting for you guys to answer. No, what is when you talking about your your past or giving a testimony, whatever it may be, whatever you went through in your life, and you got deliverance from it, and you're just glorifying the name of God, and your testimony is gonna help person. And why person, especially person that close to you, especially family, why it always when you're giving a testimony, and especially if when you're giving a testimony it is very harsh, where it comes to sufferation and abuse and molestation and ill treat and all these stuff. Why it is when you're giving a testimony, why it is when you get the strength to speak out and the Lord deliver you and give you the go ahead to speak. I want to know. I really want to know, guys. I really, really need to know. I really need to know. Yeah, I want to know because when you give a testimony, whatever you went through, as long as it have something that connected to them, or they have hands in whatever you may go through in the past, whatever molestation, whatever abuse and all those stuff, they always want to come up against you. They always want to say you're a disgrace to the family. They always want to say that you're telling lie and want you to feel guilty of something that you went through, something that you went through. So I'm saying to myself, oftentimes I see person giving their testimony, I see person comes out and speak on stuff that happened to them in their past, and or some situation, or person rape them, or person molest them, or person abuse them and do them all these stuff. Family throw them out. Mother said to them that to go, and when they ask for help, they sending them out to man and all those stuff. And when person get the strength to come and speak, why it is they always want to attack the person that is giving their testimony? They are the one that went through it. Why it is you always want to do person stuff, and some of you know about it, some of you may not know about it, but the person comes out and start to speak about it. It should not be an issue, it should not be an offense. Why you think you must molest someone? Why you think you must abuse them and they must put it under the mat? Why it is you must have your family, and when they are suffering or their back is against the wall, and some of you family members refuse to help them, and now the table turn where they have strength. And God allow man to create different podium, different platform for person to speak up, person to have a voice, because a lot of these stuff, molestation, abuse, a lot of these things, person elaborate on them, person report them, and because of it not go out on the media, nothing comes out of it. So God does download knowledge and wisdom into mankind to create platform for person to have a voice. You notice now how you can go every time you touch on the media, you will find someone pouring out their heart, giving their testimony. And most of the time, especially when they get molested by family members, most of these stories and whatever they went through, most of them you hear, they would say that no one cares. Persons calling them liar. But God set it up in such a way for person to have their own platform, to give their side of the story. Because some things cannot go in silent. If you keep your mouth closed, you will not get justice out of stuff. So they take it out in the media for person to hear their side. Now some of you, when you're so guilty of it, you want to attack the individual. You want to call them all different kind of names. You want to say they are a disgrace to the family. And you try to polish and let it look. Want to fix it, fabricate and say all those stuff for it to look good on your side, and the person that is a victim, the person that went through whatever it may be, feel guilty. You culprits, you need to take up responsibility. And on top of that, you want to attack the person. You want to let the person, you want to bully the person. You want to manipulate them and let them feel like they are telling lie, and want them to feel timid, and try to intimidate them for them to, not to speak out there. You need to stop it. You need to stop it. I want to know why it is when person molest, ill-treat, you abuse them. Some family member reject them, put them aside, treat them bad as a child, beat them, send them go catch water, have food in their house and hide the food. They rather to throw it, give the dog. Or when the food spoil, they want to give it. Some of you, you put your family members in all house, all these things, and when the person comes out now and elaborate on it, talk about it, you want to take offense and want to attack the person and want to set up them life. You need to stop. Allow person to release the hurt that they are carrying on the inside, and also to help others. Just because your name attached to the testimony, and the testimony is so harsh and bitter, you want to say that person They are disgraceful. They are telling lie. Come on, man. They are the victim. Give them a chance. Some of them is from their so tender age. They are broken, empty. So even when they get up, they still have that earth walking with. And they get the strength to come and release that tension on their inside. So you scar them from a younger, tender age, and then after you want to attack them when they get older as an adult, want to speak out on what? Some of them are teenagers. But look here, man. You have a thing named karma. And you did. You calamity. Proverbs 1 tell you about calamity. Your day gonna be bitter. Allow person to release their hurt and pain. Allow them. They went through it. They have a fair share of hardship, abuse, molestation. Let them release by talking and also to help others. My God. Leave them. Leave them.